Okay, so today I'm going to go over color consultations for a new client. So if you are like me, when I first got out of school, I really struggled with doing consultations with people because I'm already not really good at having hard conversations or uncomfortable conversations, I should say. And I feel like when you first get out of school, it's a bit of a learning curve because you don't have your learning leaders with you. So that's what we're gonna get into today. So we got our handy dandy client here, our mannequin, and we're gonna call her Lisa. So Lisa is coming in today and she pretends she's dark. Don't mind the blonde. Lisa wants to be, Lisa is a level 2, so that will be a really dark. That's like this right here. So Lisa's a level 2 and she's wanting to go lighter. We don't know exactly what she wants, but we're gonna get to the bottom of it. So the first thing you would do with a new client is greet them by their name. If you don't know how to say it, then you ask them, like, hey, how you doing? I'm sorry. How do you pronounce your name? Blah, 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 and go from there. So after we already have greeted each other, we're gonna sit her, drape her in a cape or whatnot, and we're gonna start our consultation. So before I do, this is me personally, before I do anything, look at the hair or scalp, I ask questions, right? And I'll explain why I do it that way versus the other way. Look at it first. So the first question I'm gonna ask is, how do you normally wear your hair? Because I see my client, she done came in this ponytail, baby. Ponytail is a little rough. Okay, we got frizz. It's everywhere, you know. That it's cool though. We don't know her lifestyle. She might have went jogging. She might have been resting. Whatever. So I'm gonna ask how you normally wear your hair. Lisa here says she is in protective styles most of the year. She does give her hair a break, but it's normally like 2 days, and then she's right back into braids or crochet. Okay, so we already know she doesn't wear her natural hair at all. Cool. So the next question we're going to ask is about product use. So you would say, okay, well, tell me about the products that you're using at home when you do shampoo your hair. Lisa is saying she uses Suave or Cantu, really whatever she can get her hands on, just to make sure it's clean and prepped for her braid service. You have to be keeping this in mind. So as you're asking questions, you could be taking notes, or if you got the mental capacity to hold it, you just try. But I like to take notes because I might forget, okay? And we want to break it all the way down when we explain to her whether she can get color or not. So we know she used Suave Cantu. In your style is mine, you like, that's a no-no. So that's question number 2. We already got that out of the way. So number 3, how often are you getting your trims and treatment? Okay, so now we're gonna ask, when is the last time your client has had a trim or a treatment? Lisa, when is the last time you had a trim or a treatment? Lisa responds and says she thinks it's been over a year. She doesn't remember her last trim or treatment, but she thinks it's been over a year. So now you can ask, which you could ask this next question at the beginning or where we at right now. I got a little lost, but it's okay. Ask her, what is her desired look? You want your client to have at least 3 photos of what they want, right? So Lisa tells me she wants to be a blonde. She's showing me highlights, dimension, but she wants them to be a high blonde. And remember, Lisa is a level 2, so she's dark. She's basically brown. She's a dark brown, like black, like a 1B for people that don't know, or whatever. Y'all know what a 2 is. But she want to be a level 8, so that's 6 levels in between. We're probably going to have to lift her, right? But so far, if you're following along, she's really not a candidate for color at this moment. So now we're gonna break it to her. Normally, if they were a candidate for color, you would go in and do a scalp and hair analysis. But at this point, there is no point to do a strand test or any of that because it's just you don't need to do that right now. So with Lisa not getting trims and treatments, she wear her hair in braids most of the time, and the products that she's using, she's not a candidate. So now you're gonna break it down to her. Unfortunately, Lisa, I know that you really want this color, but at the moment you are not a good candidate for a color, and it will be against my better judgment to give you this service because your hair will probably not take it well. So here are some things that we can do to get your hair prepped for color, and that may be in 6 months to a year, depending on the damage that's going on, right? So she would need a cut. She would need to start coming in to get trims and treatments, so she would need to be coming in to get a maintenance, right? And get used to wearing her hair. Because remember, Lisa wear braids all the time. Color is not an easy job. You have to be prepared to do some maintenance. If you're not willing to come in every 2 to 3 weeks to get your hair done, you don't need to get color, period. Right. So let's say Lisa fit all the puzzles, all the pieces to the puzzle, like she actually could, she's possibly a candidate. You ask Lisa, have you had your hair colored in the last 2 years? Lisa says no, right? You do not take their word for it. You do a strand test. You pull out your lightener, whatever you're gonna use, take a small, at the back, not at the front, take a small section of hair, and really in the middle. I would say in the middle because the back seems to grow out faster. So I would take it from the middle, and you slap the color on there from the mid shaft to ends, and you see what you're working with, right? So Lisa says she virgin, this just lifted to red. You know what that means? You got some box color on here. You're not a candidate. And sometimes you will have to show people, because we can be hard-headed. I want what I want, and it's my money, and I want it now. But you have to show them and stand firm. You got to stand on business, because you're the professional, and they don't know. And you will get some people who just don't care. But this is your business, and this is your name that's going to be attached to this. If you put this color in Lisa's head in the state it's in right now, it's going to be fucked up. She's going to blame you. She ain't going to blame herself, because you're the professional. So then you might get clients that will go home and do it themselves, or they'll find somebody who is willing to do that. You will have to be willing to lose out on money, but keep your integrity, period. All right? So I hope this is helpful. My next video I'm going to do is how I would talk to a client who's already been coming to me, right? Because that's a little different. New clients, I'm going to be poised. I'm going to be put together. I'm always poised and put together. But when it's my girls, you're going to get a whole nother side, because you already know. But I hope this helps. I could write the questions down if you struggle with remembering them. I could write the questions down and send it to you, which I probably just put it in the caption. But I hope this helps. So Lisa not getting no color today. She could take her ass somewhere else, but not over here with us. Bye.